A baked potato is a staple on so many family dinner tables, right? But why not switch up that butter and sour cream for a whole new level of potato goodness? The Utah Beef Council says it's easy. They show us how in today's sponsored segment.
Yeah, hi, Jennifer Burns in for Utah Beef Council. I'm so excited to share this recipe with you because it's something different. We get into those ruts where we're making the same dishes every single day, or Tuesday taco, whatever it might be. This is a great one. It's French style beef potatoes. They're stuffed potatoes with so much goodness and of course some delicious sirloin steak. Let me show you how to make these. Right over here we've got our baked potatoes here, and just a little trick, the way that I like to make them is just to put them in tin foil. Take the potato, make sure you put some holes in it with a fork or a knife, a little bit of some olive oil, some salt, and just let them bake about 350 degrees for almost an hour or until they're completely tender. Right over here are potatoes. I cut them open as soon as they were done and put in some good melting cheese. I'm using a Swiss on this one. I got this recipe from utahbeef.org. If you don't like Swiss, switch it up to whatever kind of good melting cheese that you like. Here's another part of goodness that's going on along with the beef. Over in my pan, I got some onions and just caramelized them low and slow in the pan until they're just kind of extremely soft in there. Got in a little bit of beef broth and it just kind of thickened up a little bit there. We're going to put this with that beef over into our stuffed potatoes. Like I said, great dinner idea, a nice maybe lunch idea, a way to kind of switch things up. This sirloin, what a great time of year to be cooking on the grill. Cook to your desired doneness. Mine is a medium rare and a simple seasoning with just salt and pepper on there. If you want to go crazy and do some kind of steak seasonings, whatever you like, make every recipe your own. You see I'm loading that? I'm loading that with steak right there. That looks so good, so hearty. Now let's take the goodness over here of those caramelized onions, and I'm going to top it on top of the steak, the Swiss cheese, the potatoes that are just soft and delicious. If you wanted to put maybe a dollop of sour cream on top, you could, but this is such a delicious recipe as is. Look at that goodness. Make sure you season well all the way through. A little salt and pepper goes a long way. You'll never be called a cook with bland food as long as you season really well. Look at that. And just for you guys, just an extra piece of sirloin right on top for a little nice presentation there. utahbeef.org is where you want to go. Lots of great recipes there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Some great information. Some tips on how to cook your steaks and how to use different cuts of beef. So check that out. I hope you try this recipe, and if you do, let us know how it turns out for you. Such a good one, and easy and simple. One more tip. If you don't want to cook that in the oven, you can absolutely do it in the microwave. utahbeef.org for more information, and check out this recipe.